roles and candidates are you looking for here today?
Yeah, well, they're looking for mostly experienced hires. The majority of the roles are experienced software developers, experienced software engineers. So those guys are having a really good time today because they're in high demand. There's also some, an awful lot of tech grad jobs out there as well.
Today we're looking for a mix of computer engineers and we're looking for financial software consultants. Our typical profile would have a background in maths, engineering, physics, finance, computer engineering. So we're looking for a mix of financial software consultants and computer engineers, both professional, experienced hires and graduates.
What NDRC does is we focus on making ventures happen. So we're looking at creating new ventures out of opportunities we see in the research base. Now in that we're looking for people for new ventures who are going to be exposed to great new ways of doing things, understanding the full range of a business and looking to develop their own skill sets in a broad way from day one. And creating a new venture is not just about a problem or about a solution you're trying to solve with a piece of technology. It's about understanding that problem as well. And critically understanding the problem takes a lot of softer skills, an ability to actually talk to customers, engage with customers, understand where customers are coming from, and through that then form a solution and validate that solution will work in time. So it's absolutely a multidisciplinary environment, and it is a case of all sorts of disciplines are relevant to what we do. We're actually looking for people right now for what we call a pre-accelerator. In a pre-accelerator, we help people work on ideas and hone those ideas down to something that has some substance to it, right? And in that context, we're looking for people with experience in sales and marketing, with experience in product management, who might be looking at a kind of a switch or a change in career, or just interested in getting involved with an early venture.
Obviously, there's very specific technical requirements, but one of the skills that they're particularly looking for are more generic skills, and that is the ability to learn quickly and to fit in. I think we would be very aware from talking to many of the tech employers in Ireland that whilst the education system, the training system generally is very effective at a certain level in training them in a particular language or a particular part of the sort of technology knowledge base, one of the things that they really look for is attitudinal, and that is the ability to learn their systems as quickly as possible. Further up the chain, in terms of people with perhaps a little bit more experience, people, particularly engineers, can become highly trained, and from their skill, etc., and their position in a particular company, that can feed perhaps another dozen jobs because of that one person being there.
Recently we announced 140 new jobs that we're looking for to fill in the next year and a half. They're a mixture of technology and business skills. From a technology perspective, we're looking for SAP consultants, Java developers, technical project managers, technical architects, mobile app developers, what else? Cloud professionals as well.
A range of skills. We primarily probably in the software development area. We're looking for graduates and experienced people with skills in Erlang, Java, C++, a range of technical skills, but also we're looking for accountants for our managed and shared services group as well. So
we're looking for people right across the spectrum from quote to cash. What I mean by that is people that will handle the first interface with the customer in terms of pricing right through to when we collect our money and post that into our ledgers. So right along that you have things like sales operations, customer operations, supply chain management, internal applications such as SAP, Salesforce.com. We're looking for people that will help us develop those applications, particularly Salesforce. We're interested in internal applications engineers. We're now moving from pure commercial activities into a more technical setup. So we're looking for electronic engineers, master's graduates, particularly with people with skills in analog chips. Not too many of them around, but we're anxious to hear from them too.
We're recruiting for a wide range of employees, primarily in the technical area. So data analysts, business analysts, ETL developers, but also project managers, for example. So we also have roles to offer that are not just purely tech with a tech background.
The people we're looking for in Amazon are smart people, and smart people that want to change the way we do technology. Because when you think about it, the technology we're using now, nobody used it 10 years ago. So the technology we use today, nobody else had that experience in the industry. So when you're looking, to work for Amazon, if you're interested in working for us, degree is important, of course, but it's not essential. Your experience and your personality is super important for us.
Over 20% of our jobs currently advertised are in the technology sector. The most popular roles at the moment would be for senior software engineers. You'd have Java as well. There's a huge number of Java roles on the site, and then you'd have app developers. There's a huge number.
We would talk a lot to employers. We work with over 220 of them on our enterprise partnership scheme. They're really looking for people who are flexible, who think a bit outside the box, and will actually be creative and innovative in dealing with any issues or any problems they're trying to solve. So they're not looking for people who are very straitjacketed in particular ways of thinking. They really are looking for flexibility and for creativity.